In this video we take a look at how Shavkat uses the arm in guillotine to great success in the UFC. After that we discuss how you could practice to get out of an arm in guillotine in your own training sessions. So let's start out with looking at Shavkat's finish versus Alex Oliveira in his UFC debut back at UFC 254. As Oliveira wrestles him against the fence going for a double leg takedown, Shavkat locks in an arm in guillotine. This move is far better than other forms of guillotine if one finds himself in this situation. The reason is the fact that you don't really have space to go to a form of guillotine that just focuses on the area around the neck. The arm in one works far better here because Shavkat's opponent exposes the submission when he tries to get a hold of Shavkat. Shavkat keeps his balance. As long as he adjusts his grip, he works his hands that are connected in a palm-to-palm grip closer to the armpit of Oliveira. As soon as he feels the grip is right, he jumps to full guard, which prevents immediate escapes from Alex. Due to the unique nature of the arm in guillotine, Alex cannot use his arm to prevent the motion of the submission. Shavkat's shoulder is free to move, so there is nothing that stops him from choking Alex out. The choke sits very tight and Oliveira has to tap almost immediately after Shavkat jumped to guard. Later in the video we'll take a look at the arm in guillotine escape from Arman Tsarukyan during his fight with Charles Oliveira on the UFC 300 pay-per-view. But before we do that, we check out another one of Shavkat's arm in guillotine finishes he hit during his ongoing UFC run. In the fight versus Neil Magny, he had top position versus Mangy and looked to continue his offense as Magny tried to wrestle up from there. Which is by no means a mistake, but while attempting to do so he got caught in an arm in guillotine from Shavkat. Magny has a tight grip on Shavkat, so it is harder to go to other forms of guillotine. The arm in one works just fine as well. Shavkat leans over to Magny, so he brings him out of alignment, which makes it easier for him to break the opponent down in a compromising position. Which nowhere to go, Magny gets submitted as Shavkat crunches his opponent's chin to his chest via the rocking the baby motion. But now let us take the example of Arman Tsarukyan to see how you could possibly get out of an arm in guillotine choke. After he landed in Charles' tight submission, he started to turn on his side while he simultaneously pushed Charles' guard away. He has to turn to his side to weaken the choke, even if this means he could get mounted. At least he is still in the fight. This may look like a bad idea at first, but this motion takes pressure from the arm in guillotine and is used by high-level grapplers worldwide. Gary Tonon shows this, for example, in his instructional exit, the system that is available via BJJ Fanatics. And back in 2019, Khabib used something similar in his fight versus Dustin Poirier. The reason for you turning on the side in an arm in guillotine is the fact that you cannot cover the shoulder of your opponent, which would be necessary to stop the chin to chest rocking the baby motion that causes the submission. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.